Alrighty. Sorry for that false start. Internet was not cooperating, but we're good now, I think.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hey, Filter, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, it was, like when I have like a little status square on OBS, and when it's red, it usually means bad things. So I fired up the stream a couple minutes ago, I think 20 minutes ago, I guess, already, and it was red right away. And I was like, should probably wait. It's someone else in the house was doing a call, a meeting, so. Look at this fancy boy. Looks pretty good, actually.
Howdy.
Hey, John. So I just plugged in the Ogre.
Howdy.
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 Talit Drodak, how you doing? Welcome. The Ogre just got like a real rig, so I just plugged that in, and he looks kind of goofy because we don't have any animations on this rig for the Ogre, or at least this one is. He's playing the old animation, so he's doing some weird stuff right now. Looks kind of funny though. He's like, I am the best. So, let me see. Ogre didn't skip forearm day. No, he did not. Is there anything weird here? It looks like he stares into the sun for wisdom. Not what everybody does. Okay, so there's no weird. This rig is a little bit different than the human one. It's missing some other bits that the human has normally. So, it's throwing me off slightly. Let's find a shoulder. There's plate one.
Howdy.
Plate one, shoulder A. That's what we want. Okay. Elormi, how you doing? Looks like a statue from Easter Island. Let's do plate shoulder 01 on shoulder attachment. Probably should have took note of some of the... Oh, that's not the right one. Plate shoulder L1. This is gonna be tricky.
Howdy.
Howdy. Liz Kimber, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the struggle bus. We're struggle busing it tonight, I think. Gonna have some... I think I'm not gonna nail some of this stuff because probably gonna adjust some things. But this is gonna be a rough. And also this, I can't tell. One of these is facing a weird way. Need to get like a... Need to make a shoulder. I guess the Inquisitor stuff would be a good one for that. Which armor set is that? I suck at Blender. I mean, I am so incompetent they should block me from downloading. I just don't find any of it intuitive. So I'm going to stick to Pro Builder. You can change there's like a bunch of different presets that are built in. You can change the control scheme If that helps at all. Because the default stuff is really weird. Default control set is like kind of goofy. Look at that. Beautiful. Weird to me that I guess it's this rotation. That's better. Come on, you. Let's go with that for now. We can adjust. I have no talent. Well, there's YouTube videos. The talent, there's no such thing as talent, really. It's all just like practice. Thunderstorm here. If I drop off, just know that I love you all. Might be too dramatic. Well, hopefully it is you just being overly dramatic and it's not that bad. But, yeah, stay safe, dude. Duck and cover. You gotta use some gnomes as
Howdy.
some, barricade yourself in safety. Elsridge. How you doing? Throwing hail at John. Let's do weapons. How are these both rotating the same way here? Don't understand that. There we go. 90. 90. Alright. That was weird, but okay. Worked. My attempt at the John Escalon. Kicking a man while he's down, I see. Unbelievable. It's just the community we've cultivated. I mean, it's about to storm pretty hard here as well. It's a very warm day here in sunny California for me. It's our storm, I guess. I don't know. It's quite stormy or warm and such. It's, to an uncomfortable degree. All right, let's try those bits out here. There are DVD-sized hail projections in some parts of my state, Oklahoma. That's pretty fucking big. Here in the UK, I woke up to find a couple towns over was flooded, like above the knee level for the town center. Didn't even notice.
Howdy.
Well, look at this goofy gentleman here. Herb emoji. Is that my... Am I saying that right? Herb emoji? How you doing? There was a tornado 20 miles west of me yesterday. Ogre librarian. Is this the only ogre boy I have here? Ogre Shadow Knight. Oh, I got this guy. He's got some armor, I think. Yeah. Got the BBQing done. You can put away the metal things during a lightning storm. I love playing Ogre Shaman and Troll Warriors. Troll was cool. I couldn't get into playing an Ogre As much as I wanted that frontal stun immunity, I don't know, I just had a too hard a time like kind of like seeing around his big size. I didn't want to play in first person all the time. Oh, I'm a zombie. Something's up with that there. You know what? Aside from the helmet looking weird, everything else looks okay, actually. Everything else looks pretty good. And obviously his neck and head and stuff is in the wrong spot, but I'm just looking at the shoulders. The shoulders look really good, actually. That looks pretty badass. Red. All about ant potions. Looks like a bit short for some reason. Yeah, he's just prematurely looking to the skies. It's cool to see the work coming to life. Yeah, let's try some attack animations here. What are we working with here? Feet are sinking into the ground a little bit there. Oh, he canceled my attack. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there's some issues there. Running sideways. That will have to get sorted out by Urkenstaff, I think. So he needs to fix the animations. So we basically need new animations for the ogre now, because this whole time the ogre model was on a different rig that I put together that was like really basic, and we finally got Urkenstaff to make like a nice rig for them, for the ogres, and so that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm integrating the new kind of rigged up ogre into the game. I need to like reset up a bunch of stuff, and then we need to get some kind of clean up the animations, like get new animations, and I'm like adjusting the attachment bones right now is what I'm doing. So let's this might actually be kind of tricky with the head being kind of in a weird spot, but let's give it a go. Head attachment, local. Need to do something about these eyes here. But that looks pretty good. Let's copy component. We'll go back to the actual prefab here. We'll find our head attachment bone here. Then we will paste those values that we had. And then I'm gonna grab a helmet. Light 01. Let's do that one. Oh, wait. Oh, that was actually the right one. Looks like there's some couple bits of penetration there. Let's move it up a little bit. All right. Noble Ogre, head up. He's very proud. Yeah. Maybe it's the ogre smell. He's turned it into a shopping mall trolley. Not quite the old reverence bug. Riverdance bug. Oh, yeah. That still exists. I think on the skeleton. Slightly. I'd love to understand more about attachment bones. I semi-understand the bones part, but less about the attachments. That's very voodoo. Yeah, so the how it actually gets attached is also voodoo to me. That's like when you equip something in your inventory, it's gonna call whatever geometry is like associated with that item, and how that whole thing works, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I kind of understand it at a high level, but I don't know how it actually works. Like there's obviously like some scripts that are running that like attach the icon to an item, and then an item to the geometry, and then when you slot it into the head slot, then it, you know, pulls that geometry and sticks it on your head. So I mean, there's a bunch of steps that are happening. It's just like this very specific lines of code and stuff. I don't know how would you actually achieve that if I were to like do it by myself. This looks good. Let's get a different helmet on. Oh, I have a backpack too, somewhere. Should let me get a different hat first. Search item hood, I guess. Summon. This might not actually have any. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay, that works. Works well enough for the time being. We'll probably have to adjust it some more when we get him kind of standing properly. So far, so good. Oh, okay. Backpack. Backpack. Is that too big? Let's get a nice ogre-sized backpack. Should, before I goof around, I should actually copy-paste that, or paste it, or copy it, I should say. Backpack attachment. Copy. So I spent some time recently kind of trying to make different variations of backpacks. So now we have at least two. So we have just this standard one. This is just a regular standard backpack, nothing fancy about it, other than it has like 8 slots. And then we have this small field pack, which only has 2 slots. But it being like a field pack, I was like, oh, this is probably something you'd bring out with you or something. But maybe I need to make something smaller actually, because it's only a small field pack. But yeah, anyway, I'm also kind of testing out the whole how can I make a bunch of different types of backpacks like fairly quickly. So it's just kind of rearranging some UVs, and this is the same geometry basically, and I just kind of removed some of the stuff on top of it, like there's a pickaxe and a knife and the shovel and the bedroll, and then with this one it's just everything with, you know, nothing else. It's got a little small pocket on the back as well though, but you know. Elisava, hey Zukan, how's my favorite? Ah, nice try. No, or is that since Thadvac made their choice? Okay, yeah, it was Thadvac who's doing that shit. So one of you guys has been lying to me. I don't trust none of you. I got trust issues now. I love that his head is doing that. Yeah, he looks kind of cool actually doing this. He's like a Superman. He's a superhero. Maybe I should kind of adjust that a little bit. Evil race need a gnome hide backpack. Yeah, I wanna do like the cool thing with like the backpacks, and we could probably do this with hip stuff as well, and maybe we'll get crazy and do it with weapons and stuff too. But like I was thinking, at least with backpacks, we could probably make something fairly simply where we have like something kind of sticking out of the backpack, and then we add like a little bit of a cloth sim to it, so it bounces around when you're running. Because we're already doing that with some of the helms and some of we're doing it with the capes, and we're doing it at the bottom of the robe and that sort of thing. And I actually did it on a spear. One of the spears has like a feather that like flops around and stuff. So it's something I could do with the backpacks as well, really easily. It could be like a Hello Kitty backpack instead of gnome. Don't tempt me, Fielder. I'll do it. I'll put it in there, and then I won't say anything, and then Sean will you know, equip it on stream and be like, what the hell is this? Zukan, you're fired. Fecal finger painting, how you doing? Hey, Organic Cacao. We're back. We're up and running. Sorry for the false start earlier. You can trust people that subscribe to you. True, that is true. As character, almost like he's simple-minded. It's got that look. Oh, we have like a turban. I made so all the helmets that we have, every time I make a helmet, I make it off of the human male first, and then I see how much of that we can get working on other races. A lot of the ogre stuff is just going to have to be remade for them specifically. Oh, you know what? The center of this sky is off a little bit. It feels like it's weird. Something is a little bit weird with the ogre right now. Something It's the animations are doing a weird thing, I think. We'll get it sorted out though. Okay. I think that's all I need to do on this. Take that back. Let me make sure the hair is working. Like X's for eyes and stuff. Amazing. Tongue hanging out. That'd be pretty cool. Like have the tongue be all flopping around with cloth physics. Have what, like an arm hanging out, like just kind of flapping around too. Simple Jack look. Macho peoples for sure need Hello Kitty. That would be really funny, actually, to do that. Where's the hair? Where's the hair? There's no hair option for these guys? How did that happen? Yeah, yeah, I need to go through and sort out the character options. They don't have the hair in there anymore, so I gotta sort that out. Salacious. Hey Zukan, what's the next race that's going to be brought up to 100% after the human? Probably human female, if that doesn't count as human already. The human female still needs a bunch of stuff. We don't really have any. We only have the one hairstyle. I think Ogre is gonna get set up pretty quick as well, because it's gonna be fun to like work on them, since they're just kind of, you know, ogres are fun. So probably, I imagine Pat and I will probably jump on some stuff for them. At least I'm looking forward to doing some stuff. But the female human needs some work as well. She only has the one hairstyle still, and this is actually, this geometry is, I want to redo, because there was a method I was trying the hair cards thing. I don't think we're gonna go that route, but and I did get that hairstyle sort of going. I think maybe I could do some more to it or something as well, but I got that hairstyle kind of sorted out. So we got a short hair on the humans now. And this is the other hair cards hairstyle I need to redo. And then we need to kind of try and get the values of everything the same, so that when you know, have a beard and a hairstyle with the same color, that it's the same, they look the same color, you know? So right now it's not the case. Everything's kind of all over the place. Then I need to make the goblins are going to come up next as something that needs to be added in. Irish driver, how you doing? Old man with a six-pack. Yeah. That's a very big backpack. Let me do something with this. What? Why didn't that work? There we go. It's very big on them. I could make it smaller though, but it's fine. Don't ignore my gnomes. Yeah, so that's the other thing I want to get sorted out as well. So we have Ogre Male and Gnome Male, but we don't have like the female iterations. So what I want to try and get the female iterations of the Gnome and the Ogre sorted out pretty quick here soon as well. Yeah, so the sooner I get those ready, the sooner Urkenstaff can get them rigged up. Calls it me gnome bag because I can fit at least 3 gnomes in it. In terms of what I just did though, I think that's all I can do on the ogre. Well, actually, I can try and figure out the character stuff or the options. But I think what I'll do is I'll push this to everybody. Female gnome should be a robot. Yeah, because the gnomes they don't have any girlfriends. They have to make their own, like waifus, robot waifus for the gnomes. Note to self: add herb emoji to PK list for disrespecting gnomes. Senior Agnes, relatable. Okay. What? Did someone say something? I can't hear you down there. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick screenshot and post this in our little What's New channel so everybody knows that it's new. Also, I could do the cape. I could set up the cape as well. Maybe I could do that. It'd be a little bit easier than trying to figure out the hair stuff. People like watching capes flutter, right? That'd be more fun. I could do that, or I could do... So the 3 things I could do right now. Try and figure out the prefab settings to get the hair working on the ogre. I could spend the time working on the cape, or I could try and like sculpt like a female ogre. Oh shit! I should probably do the... Got some little dingleberries out there. I should probably do the belt items too. We won't take a picture of that though. Do a poll. Next bag from Gnome could be a dwarf bag because it holds more. Hi Zukan in chat. What are you making today, Zukan? 3PO, what up, man?
Howdy.
We just popped in the Ogre. The Ogre is now on a new rig, so he's fancier. A little bit fancier. He moves a little bit better.
Howdy.
And it kind of worked pretty well. We got some animation weirdness. He's still using like, you know, we need a better animation basically. But everything else is sorted out. Pretty good, pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with it so far. The Ogre looks like something bit him in his buttocks. Uh-oh.
Howdy.
Howdy. Keg. Standing pose looks awkward. It does. It does look awkward. Oh my god, man. The head. Come on, at least let one version of be that guy. What do you mean? Like that, having his head tilted up like that? Or like the texture on the face? Is the gnome backpack twice as big as him? Well, the animations, you're probably not going to get a stance option. That's kind of out of scope. The animation stuff is kind of like a lot of work. It's kind of a big bottleneck. So we're kind of the name of the game that we're doing with animation is trying to make stuff really reusable across lots of different things to save time. So, well, I mean, I don't need. So yeah, well, for the Ogre, he's gonna get kind of a set of his own stuff. For at least the standing idol, probably the sit. Maybe he'll get his own run. I think we could probably use the combat animations that we have. I think you should get. I think the cast animation that I made might work for them, but I think we need a cast animation for other races that are different or something as well. I forget what I was gonna do. Oh, the belts, right? Utility. Let's grab spell books here. Turn. placeholders. It's like he ran into a wall and can't move his neck. It's kind of the case right now. I can't move his neck for sure. Forgot to put the pouch on here. Where's the pouch? Where? Oh, it's in packs probably. Kind of floating in there in space. Need to figure something out with these lanterns. They're kind of weird, in my opinion. I guess I should do the shields too while I'm here, because I'll just like, yeah, I always forget to do that, some of the stuff here while I'm doing things. Do I need to do each item? I need to do each bone. I don't need to do each individual item. I just use like specific ones because I know that they're kind of rotated a certain way. Like the spell books, I've noticed that sometimes they, if I don't like kind of see where they're at, they can kind of like clip through each other. So they're a little bit bigger than the pouches. So if I use the pouches, they're smaller, so I'll put them closer together, and then when you equip spell books, the spell books will be clipping through. So I kind of use spell books and pouches, and then I have to throw the lanterns on too because they have a weird rotation. So I just kind of throw all of them on there now and just try and get everything to look decent. How big did we make the weapons? 0.8. Oh my god, that's huge. Maybe we'll just do 2. Sorry, I had to check on the rig for a sec. Forearms. This one. See if I can copy. Oh, let's see how well I can copy paste this stuff. Paste values. And then rotate. That didn't really work, I guess. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's pop back on our little boy. I should probably like mess around with some other armor too. Try some other helmets and shoulders. I know there's one shoulder that's might be problematic. That I might have to kind of redo the original placement on. Wow, rude. I don't remember Shadow Knight. Restored plate, shoulder. All right. They don't have shoulder pieces though. Shoulders of Piety. Those actually, they don't look bad. They don't look too bad. That's surprising. I don't know, they move kind of weird. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to have them move like that, but the placement, I don't know, they kind of move a lot for shoulders, don't they? That's probably not how we want stuff. Have to work on that. Chain helm. Is this something I can wear? Son of a bitch. Okay, so this one isn't working. Tarnished chain cord. It's both working and it's not working. Well, it doesn't work on the human either, so. Look at that spooky headless Shadow Knight. Ooh, spooky. These move kind of weird on the human as well. I'm definitely gonna have to redo the placement on these on the Geo there. I would like to remember the name of you can cast Invis on your head. Yeah. That's like the low level spells. Invis head. And when you get higher level, you can do your whole body. Costs more mana though. Other rusty bronze chain head. Oh no, actually that works pretty decently. Nice. He's got his crown. And when you fail, it just hides your armor. And then you get, and then the guards attack you for being naked. I was looking for a specific helmet, which I don't remember what it could be on. It's definitely not on this one, but this one is another one I could test out. I think we're probably good though. On hats. We got the spellbook. The spellbook is very small. Should maybe make it bigger. A little bit anyway. like it to not clip, please. If possible, thank you. It's a decent size, right? Copy component. So this is attachment hip number 3. Let's go to the who's the what's it here. Paste values, and I'm going to take the size and put it on all 3 of these as well. Time set 10 a.m. I should really make a macro for that because I type it so damn much. Okay. So these, I want to adjust these ones as well. Should also turn aggro off before I get murdered. Should make a macro for that too, huh? If I were prepared at all for anything in life. That's too much work though. I wish there was a way I could like copy multiple values and save them so I wouldn't have to go back and forth like this, but oh well. God forbid we change some of the animations and stuff starts penetrating again. I have to move more things. But I think it's probably inevitable that some stuff will change and I'll have to redo some of these bones anyway. It's like sometimes whenever you like re-import some things with the character, it can kind of like delete the attachment bones. Oh man, why am I yawning at 3 p.m.? I don't think I slept very well last night, so maybe that's why. It's my excuse. Okay. Copy this. And look at that, they don't overlap. And I have to add some cool embossed design on this or something as well. Oh no. Oh, that didn't make the noise. Where's my sound effect for that? There we go. Gnomes for the win. Cannot deny that I'm a gnome fan now. Okay, so I think that's everything, right? Helm, shoulders, shields, weapons, hips, backpack. And that's we have a quiver slots or bones, but we're not really doing anything with them right now. So I should want to load up some pouches though. Frig, they're worthless. It could mean anything. You never know. It's an acronym. Yeah, so after this maybe I'll just like I'll do the female ogre because it'd be a good little fun thing to do. Oh, look how small that little pouch is. Can't fit anything in that pouch.
Howdy.
Hey Pat, I just wrapped up kind of getting all the attachment bones in place on this guy. More or less. I think there's definitely some noodling that needs to happen with the animation. So and I guess I'm missing some like actual bones, because on the human there's like a weapon bone and a shoulder bone on the rig itself, which aren't present on this guy. So I don't know if we're gonna get those added. And then I can readjust stuff, but it looks pretty good I think right now. We just need to get the animations sorted out. Should load a shield. Yeah, and there's some kind of goofy stuff happening. This is like a weird bug that was happening before as well, where I'm kind of like the character gets rotated weirdly. In like, see how I'm like kind of running in a weird diagonal. This was that's a weird animation thing that was happening before as well. So I'm sure Urkenstaff knows how to fix that, but it's yeah, anyway, it's in a pretty good spot, I'd say. So let me push this, because I need to push some of these other little bits that I just did. He moves more smooth than he did on the old rig, which is good. Good sign. I'm happy with how it is right now. How it's looking. All right, so hey, thanks, man. I wish I could. It would be Crushbone. There's a Crushbone one in there, but there's like a little runner that runs by, and he like kind of just distracts me when he does that. So I don't use the Crushbone one for that. Hey Ray, what up, man? How you been? Are you winning, son? I hope so. I hope so. It's hard to tell sometimes, right? Are you winning, bro? I think you are winning. I uploaded a few Project 99 wallpapers to the wallpaper engine. I think the Crushbone one was mine. It's getting hard. It was getting hard. It's hard getting any usable footage. So cramped. Yeah, I bet. I know I did. Boomba. Yeah, I saw that one too. I think I have that one installed. I think I just downloaded all the EverQuest ones. So if we go, there's the throne room. There's Boomba. This is too bright. I can't use this one. This one's really good. This one actually is really high quality, actually. But it's too fucking bright. And then there's like a dervish camp. And then there's another one in Crushbone. This is Divin's Tower. But it's the same dude. The same guy runs by. And that's still like a problem for me. This is not our game. I was just in it actually. Here, I can load up. If you haven't seen it, let's pop into that one. Ages ago. Do you remember? Did you just take like what was your method? Did you just take a high quality video and then just kind of chop it to make it sort of loop decently, or did you do anything specific that was kind of, because I want to try and make some stuff too, like ones of Eminem would be cool. I'm just curious how to get like the best quality with it and stuff. Okay. Boom. Okay. Ray, if you haven't seen our game, this is our game. This is Monsters and Memories. It's kind of an old schooly MMO. We played like MMOs from the early 2000s, like RuneScape, EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot, those sorts of things. If you log in, you see a little campfire here. And I'll go onto the dev server and we can look at our current races we have. A human male. Got a human female. Got some options here. I need to clean up some of that stuff still. And I just popped in the ogre. That's what we're doing today. So he looks kind of goofy because I just put him in today and he needs better. We need to like put animations on him that kind of suit his new rig and everything. And we have little gnomes as well, which these guys are, we need to get them set up on a new rig too and clean up some stuff still. These guys are sort of old at this point. But yeah, let's log into that dude I was on just a second ago. You can see the ogre in his glory. It's fun to run around as him right now. You should have been here for the test they did. It was proper awesome. Yeah, you missed the we had a public stress test. There's like 2,000 people, something like that. Yeah, like I said, this guy's kind of, his stance is sort of goofy because of the thing, but yeah, you can run around. You got your little backpack on. You can take the backpack off. I got a cape. I need to go through the capes as well. Oh, that was the other thing I could do with this ogre is set up the cloth physics on him, but I'll do that later. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Just got attacked by 2 jackals. Rude, first of all. I need to learn the code. We got a team of folks here. I didn't do all this by myself, so I don't know how to code either, really. So I just did the character stuff. Did the character stuff, just like the models and the textures with the help of some folks on the team as well, and you know a lot of the character models. There's a lot of back and forth as well. But I think the Ashira here need to kind of clean these guys up too. They've got their own whole dungeon coming up here in a sec. Yeah, I can do art all day. Yeah. Our trolls in this game, they are in the game. They will be in the game. We haven't made them yet. But we have trolls in the lore. They will be a playable race. We just haven't created them. We haven't created the troll models yet. We haven't put the trolls in game, that sort of thing. But they will be. They'll come. Also, there's we just put the halflings in too. I can't. There's no. I don't think there's a. I don't think there's a halfling illusion yet. Yeah. I need to. I worked a little bit more on this dude's texture as well. Need to update that and stuff, but. Popeye forearms or nah? For the troll? I think they have Popeye arms in the concept. I guess it's not as dramatic as the EverQuest ones, but here are all the races, not including Mandrake. But this is what they look like. Their forearms are not as like dramatic as the ogres. I guess the ogre doesn't have like a Popeye kind of thing either, just thicker. So, but yeah, got goblins. Got 2 types of gnomes. Got 2 types of dwarves. Got 2 types of elves. 3 types of elves, really. Then humans. His widow knows. If you make a half dwarf, half troll grill, you could call it a drool. No grill, tablet typing. No half elf? Gotta have at least 7 types of elf. Yeah, the half elf and like the barbarian and the erudite, those are like, oh, he's holding stuff weird. I need to fix the way he's holding stuff. But yeah, so those like kind of splinter versions of human, like the erudite or the barbarian or the half elf and that sort of thing. I think our plan with those is I'm a little unclear as to what the plan is. Like we're not gonna make them their own race necessarily. We're trying to do this thing where we have like the human like umbrella race, and then within that, depending on like where you pick as your starting city or what class you pick or something, it has those kind of sub race options, or it will, or however we like end up doing it. It's kind of I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but that's kind of what it sounded like. It's the plan. Yeah, to not do just a separate race type thing.
Howdy.
So, hey, Isang. It's getting dark. Where's my... Oh, I got rid of my torch. I screwed up. He's wise to your games. Huh, yeah. Hey, how's my favorite Eminem streamer today? Yeah, alright, bro. I saw you on Pattis' stream saying he was your favorite Eminem dev. Come on to your shenanigans.
Less than 3.
Oh, less than 3. Bomber, dude. Thanks for the sub, you saying? What's that? 5 months. 5 months, bruh. Thanks, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope your desk is doing well. I'm still jealous of that. I need to get a new one of these days. Can't remember if I've read this already. Our class is going to be tied to race, or can everybody be anything? They'll be tied to race. So, you can't make an ogre and then you'll have everything. They'll be... Oh, wow. That's interesting animation. Humans will be able to be everything, though. If you want to... Like, that's the idea behind the human as well. Is that the human being kind of an umbrella race, and them having those, like, sub-races in there, that allows them to be kind of like any of the classes, but at the cost of being like, maybe you'll have to be a half elf or a barbarian or whatever you choose, and then like for the ogre, and the ogre has like a lot more options than traditionally as well, so it's not like you only have like 4 options or whatever. You can be an ogre shaman, shadow knight. They can be a ranger, they can be a monk, and they can be an elementalist, a beastmaster. So they've got some kind of interesting roles. Bard. We have a bard. The ogres can't be the bard, but we have a bard class. And the gnomes can be kind of some normal stuff you'd expect a gnome to be. They can be a spellblade and a paladin. They can be a necromancer, but they can't be a shadow knight, which is an interesting choice. Maybe there's a way to do that later on. Ogre Inquisitor, please. Maybe. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm gonna get the halflings rolling too, now that we got them kind of in. Bertonga Paladin and Ogre Bard are my favorite EQ2 combos. So one thing I will say, Herb emoji, is that I I think there's probably some wiggle room in terms of the classes that are available. Like, you know, we've got kind of a long road to, you know, releasing the game. So it's totally possible that we'll like adjust some stuff. And in addition to that, there's also going to be ways to obtain other classes that aren't on the character creation screen. So like there will be more options that you can unlock and stuff through the game. That's the plan. No gnome bard. Aw, every race is sick. Unlocking classes is very interesting. Look at them little fellas. Little hot topic hairdos and their human face textures that don't fit their faces. Oh, they got some they got long arms for some short looking people. Look how far they can hit me from. I don't think they should be able to hit me from here. That's a little messed up. Oh, why can't I? There we go. Because, yeah, like, Ratanga couldn't be a paladin in the creator. You had to be a Shadow Knight and then betray. Yeah, the betrayal quest in EverQuest 2 is pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty fun. I had an Ixar paladin at one point. And I had a halfling coercer. That was like one of my main classes. Got a little army of undead here. Hey Frankenbeans, what up, dude? Look at the attack speed. Yeah, they're pretty OP. Halflings. Oh, that's right. I found a fire beetle set of armor. I need to make some graphic for. So many things to do, not enough time. I was hoping that deep elves could be bards. There are no dark bards yet, like a dirge. I don't know what I feel like. Yeah, like I said, we only have like the 3 kind of races in. And I feel like when we get more races in, we'll kind of start to balance more of the classes that can be and stuff. Because right now it's just all on paper, and it's kind of hard to get a feel for that sort of thing, and also the unlocking of certain things. So I wouldn't say everything is like. It's hard to say everything is like set in stone right now. We have a good idea of a lot of things, but you know, I can't imagine that certain things wouldn't be still kind of malleable, or it turns out to be something that could be unlocked. Maybe. Got the EQ range. Like being chased by Chucky? Yeah. It's cool that the animations just work for them right away, though. Also, there's like a weird animation thing with my attacks as well. So But anyway, I guess yeah, so I was gonna swap over to, like, there's a bunch of stuff still to do in Unity, but I was gonna swap over to this, and I was gonna try and make, kind of block out the Ogre Female at least. Just get that sort of started. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna give me a lot of feedback on it as well. So sooner everybody, I can get it like to a point where everybody can yell at me about it, sooner it's like progress is made, I guess. So let's see how that goes, right? Also, I just want to like do a little bit of sculpt, you know what I mean? Just take a little break from fixing dummy bones and such. First pointers, I think she needs some legs. Very hard to adventure with a legless ogre. Good call, bro. I think I probably should get on that, right? So I can remember how to use ZBrush. You can add a little neck here. That's one of the few cool things EQ2 did. The betrayal quest. Well, what are some other cool things EverQuest 2 did? I thought the heritage quests were cool, but those are something that, like, they're powered by nostalgia, so it's not something like a new game could really do. Not easily, anyway. Oops. This is going to be kind of challenging, I think, because it seems like in the concept, like the rib cage kind of like comes right up to the hip bone. And you know, initially I was like, oh, it's just kind of like certain stylization, but and then I could like kind of like finagle stuff, but yeah, some of the notes that I've gotten on other stuff, like, is all of this was very intentional. So we'll see how this goes, because I think one of the issues we had with the halfling was that there wasn't enough space for the EVs. So I imagine we might have to kind of nudge some stuff around on this too, is my guess. It needs to work, you know? We'll see what happens though. I actually liked the harvesting and crafting systems. Making a chair felt like a monumental task, and once it was done, felt good. It was your chair. I also liked mounts, but mainly because the shiny white pony fitted my Ratanga paladin really well. Yeah, I agree with you on the crafting. I don't really like crafting, but something about EverQuest 2's, at least at launch and stuff, was kind of chill. I kind of enjoyed just sitting in my apartment and making my spells or whatever I was doing. If you don't like crafting, at least do you like rafting? Not really. I tried it. I tried it once. It's okay. There's some mega legs here. Where's my neck? Here's my neck. Let's make that a thick neck here. It's quite the neck she's got there. Very thin in the one dimension though. Yeah, I only played at launch for a few months. I know they ruined a lot of the stuff real quickly. Yeah, I think yeah, I played it at launch and I enjoyed it. And then I came back later on after a while, like when they did the Fate Arc stuff. And I went to like Butcher Block and like it was like a different vibe. Didn't really wasn't really digging some of the stuff with that. Uh-oh. Battery's low. I mean, I like the game. Like, I think it did its job in capturing a certain kind of feel of adventure, especially in the early iteration of it. Where's the plug for this thing? Uh, but yeah, there was definitely. I think the way they did the zones and stuff was kind of weird. It didn't feel like a world so much anymore because of the way they did that. It was just like a straight path of zones from Quanos to Freeport. I remember that feeling weird. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what just the reasoning for some of that stuff was. I did the beta, played it on launch, but went off it very quick. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember how far I got initially. My friends kind of bailed on it. I started with like some friends and like EverQuest 1 friends, and they kind of bailed on it, and I think I kind of re-rolled or something. So I had I think I made I forget what I made. I feel like I made an Ixar Necromancer, and then I switched to Quanos, and then I became an Elementalist, and that fucking sucked. Or I made like a High Elf or something Elementalist. I had an Elementalist, or the Mage or whatever it was called, kind of at the start at some point, and I had a Druid as well. I always make like a Druid first. And the Druid kind of sucked too, honestly. Is that I didn't like it. The Druid, I don't know why I make Druids, because like they kind of always sort of yeah, they're good for like kind of trying stuff out, I guess, but like they always tend to be sort of like sort of what's it called? Jack of all trades, master of none. They can do a bunch of different things, but they kind of are not very good at a lot of things. Yeah, that elementalist mage thing was weird. I didn't. Yeah, their pet was weird. I didn't like their pet. It was like, meh. It's like it makes sense, I guess. Like I think that was one of the proposed ideas for our elementalist to use, like have like a sort of a. I think it was, or I don't know. Well, the elemental pet honestly is kind of a interesting challenge to figure out. I'm not sure if we've really solved it yet either, but yeah, I didn't like the. I don't know. I don't like the amorphous sort of pet. Really. Oh, I made the feet. 2. How did stuff get kind of moved around so much? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's because that bar. The top bar fucked my camera. Son of a bitch. Let's just do it. Druids in games are never quite what I expect. They just aren't very druidy. I didn't like the rock formation look they had. Yeah. Yeah, and like the fire, wasn't the fire one like the only cool one was the water, like the water blobs. That was actually pretty cool. It's like the material they did for it was pretty good. In EverQuest 1, they were useful, quotations, to have, but yeah, not the best play. Yeah, because like I had a druid in EverQuest 1. That was like my very first character, and they were great up until like I felt like level 30 is when it kind of sucked because their heals just didn't keep up at that point. And you know, you didn't really have a lot of other stuff that was worth like the damage. Your damage wasn't like terrific. Didn't feel like, wasn't like mana. And then, I mean, I also didn't really, I don't like playing DPS classes, so like even if it was like, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. So I too started a druid. My friend who suggested EQ said I'd go. I do good at it. They definitely are nice to have, but I think they're nice to have for certain things. But like snare is really great. Spirit Wolf is really great. Teleports are really great. And then at a certain point, like regeneration is kind of nice, I guess. Damage shield is really nice, but like it doesn't feel like all of those things are like impactful, and like they feel very lightweight compared to some other classes that like their toolkit kind of hits harder. Like obviously a cleric, enchanter, warrior, like they're kind of like the foundation of the what do you call it, the what's it called? The Holy Trinity. That's what I was looking for. They're foundation of the Holy Trinity. And then after that, it's like kind of DPS. Like Monk has their thing. Rogue is generally like high DPS, you know. So it's like where's the druid? Like why would you pick a druid? Like you'd have a druid to like buff you in your group, and then you log over to a different character or something. Like that's how like it felt. I don't know. A very self-sufficient class, kind of. I don't know. Maybe I was just a shitty druid. I didn't like I said, I don't really care for doing damage and stuff. So like doing the whole quad kiting thing and leveling up myself, like that's totally a viable way to play the class, but I just don't enjoy that. So, and I'm not very good at it. I can't stay focused enough to like kill the quad. I run out of mana. Like it's also, you need some pretty good you need enough mana to be able to kill them, and I just didn't have enough mana to kill them. So it was rough, man. Because I'm not a player who like seeks out gear and stuff, like very hardcore or anything, so I didn't have like enough mana for shit.
Howdy.
Hey, tenderly entering. Hey, Pattis, what up, dude? Quad kiting was fun on druids. It was fun. Like, I never like. I guess like it seems like a cool thing. Honestly, like doing it is fun. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. It's actually pretty interesting. Because it's like a lot of stuff you got to keep track of and all the thing. So maybe I would enjoy it actually over other types of damage, but like I just didn't have the gear for it, you know. And I just didn't care enough to like go get geared to do that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's like nothing against the class or the activity itself. It's purely just like me being a shitty player and complaining about stuff that's broken. So oh, what's going on here? Why are we zooming in? What's happening here? Let's get the old snake hook out for the arms. Oh my god. How's that happen there? That's interesting. I never got kiting down on druid or wizards. I could do bard kiting. I thought about, like, I kind of wanted a wizard so that I could do like I could do like some quad kites and then kind of go do some other stuff while I waited for mana to level up or to met up. But I couldn't get a wizard up. Nobody wanted to group with me. Everyone told me I was a useless class, so I kind of gave up on that. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna want, like, I don't know. I like to group to level up. I don't really like soloing a lot of the time. So a class can't get a group, and it's gonna be hard for me to want to play it. I still think druids should be more of a shapeshifter, one with nature class. Maybe each form given them a bonus of certain spells and or give a group or a buff. I mean that's kind of the spin. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the in M&M anyway. That's what the Beast Lord is, or Beastmaster is kind of. There's sort of shapeshifter-esque and that sort of thing. I do still kind of like the traditional druid archetype where you are a caster with heals and nukes. You know, even though I just complained about it being kind of a shitty thing, we just need to find a way to balance it so they're not like, you know, I think we're off to a good start already with them, honestly, because like their heals are pretty good, pretty desirable, I'd say, right now. You know, at least at the level we're doing. Who knows what will happen, you know, with higher levels. I think that's something that we should probably test. Is we definitely need to. I mean, we will when we get to that point, but that's something to keep an eye out for. I think is the viability of the druid as they level and hit that whatever level clerics start to get their complete heal or whatever their superpower heal is. Beast Becomer instead of Beastmaster. I like it. Were Druid. Master Chef doesn't become food usually.
Howdy.
Howdy. What are we making today? Hey Keith, I am attempting to kind of do a block out, block in of...
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
Oh man, I gotta save. This is... I'm trying to make the kind of the blocking of the Ogre Female right now. So that is where we're at with it right now. It's trying to... trying to get it looking like something. Okay. Kind of close, kind of close. Pretty close, I guess. Looks like she's leaning over though right now, so let's try and straighten some shit here. The Leaning Tower of Cheese. Oh no. Okay, cool, that opens too. I need 2 of these open right now. Okay, and then there's also some boobas here that I need to do here. I think what... Oh, hang on. Why is it no one in games is ever round shouldered like next to everyone is? Am I reading that right? Round shoulders? There's an I in there, it's confusing me. Why is no one in games... Why is it no one in games is ever round shouldered like next to everyone is? I don't understand the question. Are you talking about just like, because there's like, I mean, there's different ways to answer that, I guess. Like, it's like, if the poly count for the characters are a certain fidelity, then, you know, they're just going to be sharper because the polygons are just a lower res and they just naturally have a sharper edge of things generally. I don't know if that answers the question. My brain is kind of somehow turned off right now as well. It's not even 1 a.m. so A Brit term, where you're slouched
Howdy.
forward. Yeah, that might be a Brit term because, yeah, like hunched over, I guess. Yeah, that would be an animation thing, I guess. I think our kind of an animation and also the way the model is made, I guess. Our trolls, and I mean the ogres kind of have like a forward sort of neck in the concept. Although I don't think this is. I think we don't really have this shaped. I think our head is a little bit different. Our shoulder triangle. We'll see how this goes. The same reasons, but we're definitely going to try and push the hunch on a lot of stuff. The female ogre looking fit AF. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of block it in. I think they mean rounded shoulders, like bad posture. Yeah. John, you still on about that Beastmaster thing? We Brits just call it round shoulders. For European, it is like for me, it's like 2 a.m. Hey Zukan, what the fuck? Do you think that you can read this something? I don't know. I can't get the last word. Hack it! Quit hacking my chat, bro. I'm gonna have to ban you. Hacking into the system. Does that? What did that look like in the little chat down here? I didn't see. I'll have to watch the VOD. Okay, so I'm going to start kind of combining bits here. Also changing the music. Let's see what else we got here. Vanguard, we can do Vanguard. Let's merge those. And these guys. Hmm. Female ogre has bigger guns than the male. I don't think so. Diffo says comment. Oh, comment. Okay. For does that text that Keith wrote look normal to you guys? Because it's all messed up on my screen, so I don't know. All the text is all weird. I can't tell if that was just a weird thing or that was the joke. I'm confused now. You got me. I was thinking how she looks more like a gymnast now. That was messed up. And it's okay. Gotcha. It's messed up and it's supposed to be because he's messing with me. It's causing problems. That was the joke. Haha. I see what you. I see myself. I'm sorry. I ruined the joke. My brain is operating at like. I'm at like 15% battery right now. I feel like. I gotta work in 5 hours. I need to feed dogs and sleep. All right, see ya, Liz Kimber. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good sleep if you're sleeping. And a good day at work and such. Boobs are overrated. Well, if you aren't supposed to be able to tell male from female dwarves, it wouldn't imply no boobage. I'm curious if Zukan will de-breast the ogre like he did the halfling. It was just funny, all shapes and sizes. Just so you guys know, the halflings have been re-breasted. So there's that. There's just a matter of like finding a way to get the UVs to, because the reason I de-breasted them originally was I was having trouble with the UVs. And one of the other iterations of a concept that was done for them, or one of the feedback bits, was like making the breasts a bit smaller and kind of giving them a little bit of a belly so there's more space between the breast and the belt, so that there's space for the UVs to kind of unfold more naturally. And so we worked on it and got something kind of in between that like nobody was happy with, but it's good enough. You know, it's one of those scenarios where you know, if everybody's kind of not happy, then it's a good compromise, I guess. So I think they turned out good still. I think some people wanted more or something, and others, I just was concerned about stretching and stuff. So dwarven moobs. Oh, hey, what do you think you'll be doing when you'll be done streaming? I think I should be able to continue the stream. Well, we're at 3 hours now. This is, I'm getting kind of close to a pretty good stopping point, to be honest with you. So, and I'm getting kind of hungry. Another 6-hour stream hype. Zukan's doing another 24-hour stream. Subathon. Well, the subathon hasn't been very effective. That's what I've been doing, so. You're supposed to get subs when you do those. I don't know. I'm not a Twitch master. But yeah, to answer your question though, I mean, if you're ready to go right now, like, we could just swap over now. Oh shit.
Lisa __ gifted a tier 1 sub to Stunkel.
Thanks, Lisava. You didn't
Lisa
have
__ gifted a tier 1 sub to Quixana.
You didn't have to do that. I was being cheeky, but I appreciate it. That's very cool of you.
Lisa __ gifted a tier 1 sub to Chess Solo. Lisa __ gifted a tier 1 sub to Keith _ Spider.
Keith Spider.
Lisa __ gifted a tier 1 sub to P99 _ Frankenbeans.
Awesome. Thanks. Congrats on all you folks on your gift subs there. Frankenbeans. Yeah. um I can get ready in like 5. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Whenever you're ready, we can swap over. I have a question for you as well, if you're still there, regarding the boobas here. They look kind of. I'm trying to get an idea of like the size there. Are they like large but like squished and flat, or are they kind of smaller breasts that are just like wrapped? Because like there is like this line here that indicates that there's some like volume there, I guess, that's being kind of compacted, but like the under boob there isn't so much. So I don't know if it's just like the diameter is large but they're kind of flat. I don't know if that makes sense. Just like wondering how booba to go here. I think he left already. That's what she said. Now we're talking. You had me at squished. They are like large and pushed down. Okay. Well, actually, I could do kind of use the try and get these. It's kind of the. It's pretty close. Here's another example, though, from a class illustration. On the last update. Oh, the Beastmaster. Yeah, they've got a little bit of roundness to them. If you need to push them up so more belly is showing, by all means. Yeah, I'll just hoping that like we don't run into anything wrong with this on a technical side when we get there, but I don't have to worry about it necessarily right now. The stream is rated PG-13. All my streams are not for children. Always. It's R-rated content here. The dong-dongs aren't the most important parts here. Hey, what you's looking at? You want look? You just have to pay. Such is the way of the world. Badongadonk. Death by Snooze Steam. I think for an ogre, bazooka is pretty accurate. Yeah. Now, something about this is not sitting well with me right now. So I don't know. But anyway. Definitely work more on this. I think also I'm missing some parts here. So it's not done yet. More stuff to do, I think. But we're not going to get it all tonight. And it's about time for me to call it. That actually looks better. I think that was, I don't know, maybe that was part of it. That looks kind of better. Also the, I think I need to, yeah, anyway, there's this is very rough. I kind of got blazed through a bunch of stuff. It's not bad for the amount of time spent on it, I guess. However long that was, kind of came out pretty quick, but more work to be done. We'll pick it up later on, or I'll just do more on my own, or whatever the case is, but you guys will see the end result no matter what. But that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. We're gonna go over and raid our good buddy Zukan. Not Zukan, that's me. The goblin works. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging. And yeah. See, what's today? Today's Thursday, so I guess I'll see you next week. Herb emoji, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Tab Target Club. I need to change my alert still. Blocking everybody's credits. Unbelievable.